Ari Shaffir has made a career of being shocking. He's always said the things that people shouldn't say, or maybe things that should just be left alone. But not for Ari. Ari has always said them. From mocking people that had just died that same day.
Kobe Bryant is a god. I'm here in Charlotte, the home of the team that originally drafted him. Maybe he wouldn't have raped that chick in Denver if he had stayed in Charlotte with the Hornets. But anyway, the point is, dude, it's like, hey guys, I know there's always a lot of like hate and pain in the world. And always a bunch of terrible stories. And every once in a while, there's a good story. Good story comes out. The guy who got away with rape got his today.
To rubbing his bits and bobs on a pregnant lady.
Wait. Let's make it official.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah! Oh my God. Baby's first teabagging.
And most shockingly, telling a story how he regularly exposes himself to a 5-year-old.
I was at my friend's house. She's a lesbian, single mother. And she goes, I want to go to the bathroom. She goes, and she has a 5-year-old. She goes, can she watch you pee? Because she needs to see what a penis looks like before it's too...
What?
Yeah,
What?
She doesn't want the first penis that she sees to be
The one going into her mouth?
Yeah. But this is what she said. She was like, why does it come out of that thing? And I was like,
Hold on. Oh, wait,
You let the kid watch you pee?
I know.
You let
Oh
the
my
kid
God.
watch you pee?
You gotta start with the story. Where have you been with this?
Did you let her shake it off?
no. But then she went to touch it. I was like, crossing a line.
What? How old is she?
Hold on. Dude, I'm leaving because I don't want to be
the only person with children up here. You walked into someone's house. They said, my
you
daughter
acknowledge.
needs to see you pee.
Yeah.
You said, cool.
I said, yeah, okay. You
You said,
understand.
oh, okay. The kid's 5.
Something like that.
Yet despite having a career full of things that would be career enders, Ari Shaffir has still survived. And today, we are going to show you with his own words how he has remained uncancelled and how he, to this day, still has his comedy career. Is Ari Shaffir a genius, or is Ari Shaffir a creep that's gotten away with way too much for way too long? Before we go any further, if you could take the time to like, subscribe, share this video, it would be great. I really appreciate all your support. It's the best part of making these videos. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please share, like, or subscribe. Now back to the show. Many have wondered how Ari Shaffir has made it this far. Many have wondered how Ari Shaffir has not been canceled. Despite doing some of the worst things to people, saying some of the worst things to people, and even to some committing crimes, Ari Shaffir is still here, and nobody knows how he could do it. But today, we don't have to wonder anymore, because on his most recent interview on Trigonometry, he explains how he did it all, how he thinks, and how he continues to thrive in the comedy industry.
Okay, that's a good point. So I would say cancel culture for me is people losing their careers, their livelihoods, being denied opportunities, progression because of the jokes they make or the opinions that they have.
Nah, we're still hard in that. That's still happening.
You don't think we're over that?
No, I've been hearing about this pendulum swing for about 10 years now. Yeah, it's just like some people get over it and new people are like, well, that's not right. And now like the right wing seems to go, well, oh, so it was okay when you did this, but this guy's allowed? And you're like, you're just doing the same shit. You're also just tattletaling.
Right.
Yeah.
They're all just waiting to be a fucking bunch of fucking tattletales. It's just like, it's lame, but that's fine. I love it, especially for jokes. It's just like, look how mad you are.
When first confronted with the question of cancel culture, Ari Shaffir seems unfazed, like it doesn't bother him, like anything on the internet, who cares? It's not real. It's just people being tattletales and trying to ruin your life. But when further pressed by the Trigonometry crew, he is said to love it. So what does it mean to love it?
So you actually love it?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Like we're here at the Comedy Cellar, right? So you're on this stage, 144 seats here. And 142 having a great time, and one guy is just hoping his girlfriend holds it together. and he's not concentrating, and she doesn't hold it together. And she's just so mad because she's had her third drink and she can't handle it because women are dumb. And so she starts yelling and she gets up and she goes, "This is terrible. How can you say things like that?" And she's like, "He doesn't mean it. I heard what he said. I'm literal." And then they leave and we all, 142 of us, have a great time. So I don't know, I enjoy it.
It's obvious cancel culture doesn't matter to Ari Shaffir. In fact, whenever he does something that could get him canceled, he is usually never sympathetic, rarely apologize, and then he just goes on to do another thing down the road. So maybe it's part of Ari Shaffir's brand. Maybe it's part of what makes him successful. And just like anything in the world that people like, there are probably a whole bunch of people that like to watch Ari Shaffir do horrible things. Now, you look at some of those horrible things and you go, well, is he really unapologetic about these things? You know, all of them? Isn't there something that might get to him? Well, let's look at the Kobe Bryant situation.
Your personal experience was you made the joke about Kobe Bryant the day that he died.
Yeah, the hour.
The hour that he died.
And that's by the way, it's just one of the many.
One of the many.
Yeah.
But that's the one that people really came after you for. There was a New York Times piece.
One of the latest ones, yeah. They've come up to me a bunch.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
What else did you say?
There was jokes in the special. Everyone got mad. That was the end of my career. I did this series of videos called The Amazing Racist. Those got found out. That was the end of my career. I made an Arab joke a long time ago. That was the end of my career. I had lots of experience with this. This wasn't the first time. This was the first time in like a broader realm. But I've had this. I've gotten death threats for 20 years.
And you like got dropped by your agent, from what I understand. Or
No.
like, no, you didn't.
No, that was just bad reporting.
Okay. So what happened?
My agent called me. He was like, where are they getting this from? I'm like, I don't know. He goes, what do you mean I'm dropping? I don't know. He goes, where'd they get it? I'm like, I don't know. It's just shitty reporting.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So did you have any real world repercussions from that?
My production company, well, they were threatening, what's real world? They were threatening a lot of women. But I don't know, that's
threatening women, why? For a joke you made?
They're dumb. Laker fans are dumb. They're dumb. They thought the best way to get back at me is to call comedy clubs and tell a woman who's working the door that they're gonna shoot her. They're dumb. Yeah. They thought that's the best revenge, I guess. I don't know.
But what was it like going through that? Because obviously you're very jovial.
You should
now.
bring the women in and ask them.
Yeah, exactly. They had to deal with more than me.
Harry seems to have got off just fine.
Yeah, people are like, you gotta be scared. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm outside the stand on my phone by myself. People are like, people, I'm like, guys, it's all online talk. It's just gamer talk. It's just gamer talk. That's all it's ever been. It's just gamer talk. No one's actively threatening anyone and is gonna do anything about it. I had one threat I saw, goes, step foot in North Carolina, I'll fucking kick your ass. And then an hour later he goes, okay, I do see you're in North Carolina right now, but if you come to Greensboro, North Carolina, I will kick your ass. It's like, you already took a shot, bro. They're just dorks. Other people didn't know. So my production company was like, hey, our insurance might go up. We can't do your special now. And they took their insurance with them. So I had to delay my special, and then COVID hit, and that delayed it longer. But it was way better because of that, so.
But I guess as well, these dorks, and I do agree with you broadly.
Here's another real world, sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
You go.
I got a lot of very nice texts and calls from the comedy community saying like, oh my God, it was so funny. It's so funny that they're reacting like this. I thought it was hilarious. Just really supportive. It showed how supportive a comedy world we're living in. A few fucking knuckleheads, but mostly people were like super nice. It was like, oh yeah, cool, I have friends.
Cancel culture doesn't matter to Ari Shaffir, nor has it been able to cancel him. In fact, his friends support him. He never suffers any repercussions, and most of the time he just plain out gets away with it and then goes on to do the next thing. And it seems that Ari Shaffir is just quite content to live his life, just as he's always been living, from one shocking joke to the next joke. But at the end of the video, I have to ask you, do you think Ari Shaffir is a creep? Or do you think Ari Shaffir is a genius? Well, I can't answer for that for you. I'll just let you decide for yourself.
Let me ask you a question, because I think you would be giving a more honest answer. Are Asian dudes, are their dicks just tiny compared to other people?
No, your dick's a lot more tinier than any Asian guy's, that's all I have to say.
You want to see it?
What? No.
I'll show it to you.
Oh my God, don't take your dick out. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna call the cops. I have my cell phone in my purse.
Careful, 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 careful. Look.
Blame it all on my roots. Showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair.